Hey everybody, Carl with Apt. We've got one of LG's brand new OLED sets here with us today. It's the OLED 65G7P. We're going to open up the box and take a look and see what's inside. So this gives you some instructions here on the top. You're not supposed to use a razor to cut along the top here, so we're just going to cut the tape on the sides. There's also 4 clips, and those are in the sides of the box, so you do have to remove those. You basically just pinch the tabs together, pull it forward, and then it should pop right out. So just make sure to keep that in mind, otherwise you can't take the box off. So getting back to actually opening it, we'll cut through the sides here and remove the tape like LG suggests. Set that off to the side and let's take a look and see what's on the top. Often we're going to find some goodies up here right on the top. And that is sort of the case here. We have a cover of some sort. It doesn't actually say what this is, so we'll get back to that in just a little bit. We've got a little bit of paperwork here. Let's see what this is all about. It is an unboxing paper. So this is essentially telling you how to unbox this TV. So this is definitely important to make sure that you're paying attention to this, because the TV is super thin, so you want to make sure that you're taking every precaution to make sure that you're unboxing it properly. And let's take a quick look at this here for myself. So you're going to take the styrofoam out and then lay everything down. So we'll probably not get to that in this video. We'll just show you guys what's in the box. Let's see here. Looks like a pack of accessories maybe. Open this up. Yes, it is. Hold on, we're already losing things here. So we got a little battery, CR2032, I'm assuming for a remote control. Set this off to the side. So we've got, well, here's their remote 2 AA batteries in the package with that. So we've got everything that we need to control the TV. Then we've got, let's see, a little strap here for some kind of cable management. Got a little adapter for analog inputs. A gigantic Allen key wrench. Sadly, not a big fan of those, but they give it to you in the box, so you have it there to use. Some bolts. So you got some big bolts. Another battery. More cable management, it looks like. We'll get to that once we get the rest of the TV unpackaged. And then we've got, here we go, this is what those are for. So we've got another smaller remote control here. Looks to be just a simplified remote for the TV. So you get 2 remotes in the accessory box here. And there's still more. Maybe a power cord. Nope. Some sort of brackets. So we'll take a closer look at those as we move along. And the rest is paperwork. So we've got warranty info. We've got registering your product. So we've got a little postcard there. A list of accessories. So that's definitely important to make sure you hang on to, just to make sure you get everything in your box when you open it. We have a safety and reference guide. And lastly, be careful when cleaning the TV screen. So it's giving you some instructions here on how to keep the screen clean. So that's a nice addition. Thanks, LG, for providing that, just to make sure you're taking great care of this phenomenal looking TV. So let's take the styrofoam out here and see what happens. Now this, I will say, this is the nicest packaging that I've seen on these new TVs. Most of the time you just get kind of a generic cardboard box. They actually printed a really nice picture. You can see the kind of the profile of the TV along the side here, and then some nice colors coming out of it. So that's kind of a cool touch. Definitely don't need to do that, but they do, and it just kind of adds to the experience of getting this TV. So I think this just kind of slides apart here. Look at that. It's a box that unboxes itself. So actually, we can slide this out of the way for now. And here we have the TV. Now, remember, this is just so you guys can see what the TV looks like. This is not technically how you're supposed to unpackage the TV, so make sure you keep that in mind. We showed the instructions earlier, so make sure you're looking at those when you actually unbox the TV at home yourself to make sure that you're not doing any damage to the set, because this is not cheap. So we'll remove the cardboard here. And nice little chain reaction there. And we'll take the tape off and take a look at what the screen actually looks like. Be as careful as we can be. There's that. More styrofoam on the back. And man, this is a cool, really cool looking television set, even just sitting in the box here. It is super, super thin. Just incredible. On the back here, you're going to find the soundbar / pedestal. So that's packaged in the back here. We're actually we're going to take this out of the box and kind of set it up on the pedestal to give you guys a better look at what it looks like when it's fully assembled. So we're going to cut here for just a moment. We're going to get this thing assembled, and we're going to come back and show you guys what it looks like when it's set up properly. So stay right here with us. Okay, everyone, so we're back. We've got the TV all set up. I will say, you definitely need 2 people to set this thing up. It's not a one-person job. And secondly, there's 2 little tabs on the back, and you'll see them on top of the speaker here. You want to make sure that when you open up the speaker to its position where it's going to be, if you're putting this on a tabletop, you want to make sure that both of those tabs are behind the glass on the screen. We'll show you a picture so you know what I'm talking about. That's very important, otherwise the screen will flex at the bottom, and that's not good for it. So just make sure to keep that in mind when you're setting up the television itself. Otherwise, everything looks really good so far. We've been watching just a little bit of 4K footage on it just to kind of get a first impression on what the picture actually looks like. It looks really nice so far. We've got also this little piece on the back. We opened that up a little earlier, and it is a hinge cover for the back. So this just snaps onto the back. It looks like there's a couple of magnets on here. It just kind of clips on the back and covers up that hinge. So that's what that piece is for. We've got the 2 remote controls, the simplified one, and then one with a couple extra buttons on it. We've got a Netflix button and an Amazon button. So you get some quick access to some of the smart features on here. It does have WebOS 3.5 on it, which moves really quickly. It's so far really easy to use, moves really smoothly. So everything's been really nice so far. Another thing to note is around the back, you're going to find all your inputs. You got 4 HDMIs, you get 3 USBs, an optical output, an analog input, and then you also get an Ethernet jack. So you have access to plugging in a bunch of different components to this one. The speaker sounds okay from what we've been able to test so far, but we'll do a little bit more. So make sure you guys stay tuned. This is just kind of our unboxing and a quick little first look at the picture, but make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to be doing a first look, just a little more in-depth video on this particular TV, and now that we have a competitor OLED TV, we're going to be able to do some side-by-side comparisons, so make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the updates on that. As always, thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.